YouTube? Welcome back to Universe X, and today I'm going to do something that a lot of people have been asking me for in the DMs, Discord, on comments to stuff. And the reason why I was doing this is because I was waiting to see if there are going to be any tournaments where I could really let this list shine, or at least the concept of this list shine. And with the Zenkai Cups coming out in October/November, it seems, and the next set coming out end of November, with the Nationals being the beginning of December, I don't actually think at this point that there's a point where I'm going to be able to play this exact list or something very, very similar to it. So I thought I might as well just share it. If people want to play it at their locals, their store championships, you already know. And so because of this, I'm going to hop into bang, my current list for my baby boy, U7 Goku. I hope you guys enjoy. I do want to say that, just as per usual, we got the normal places that you can help support the channel. If you want to directly support this channel, just go down, hit that subscribe button, click on notifications so you never miss a beat, and like the video and comment on as well so it trends, because we're going to make this the most viewed Gohan list that's happened the past couple months, I swear, right? And then past that, if you want to see me on other avenues, you've got UniXDB, where I am playing Dragon Ball video games. You got UniXMag, where I talk about manga, anime, and their games. I split up my Twitch vlogs on there. We got UXG Live, where I just literally go live on Twitch. That one I've had to take a little break from because I'm trying to get all my channels sorted out. But we're trying to do it big, and we are so close to 2,000 subscribers here. So yeah, right now, as of right now, 5 more and it would make it. Now, when it comes to the itinerary, before I go into this deck list, we will be having more games from Dragon Ball Super put up. We're also going to have a bunch of games from One Piece. I'm going to put the description, links in the description for the games. As soon as the One Piece ones are uploaded, I'll put those down, but we're really going to be diving into a lot. So thank you guys for watching, and let's hop into the deck list, yeah? So, right here, you got my boy. This is Universe 7 Son Gohan. I'm not going to really dive too terribly into him. The dog, I don't even know what just happened there. I'm not going to dive too terribly into him because if you aren't new to this channel, you've seen him quite a few many times. He's my pet deck. And yeah, just basic things you need to know. When he combos with a Universe 7 card, he's going to draw a card. That's once per turn. His Awakening is tied to playing a 2-cost specified red unison. And then he's going to untap one, draw one, or he can Awaken at 4 life, untap one, draw one. He's got Warrior of Universe 7, meaning that he doesn't need specified costs to play a Universe 7 card, and that's something we're going to get into. Then on the back, he still has Warrior of Universe 7. He's still going to combo once every time he draws, and draws every time, once per turn when he combos with the U7. But he's going to gain 2 effects. He's going to Spirit Boost 1, and you're going to be able to add 6k combo power to a vanilla that's once per turn. And then you also have his once per turn. When a specified 2-cost red unison dies, you're going to be able to play a vanilla from the grave. Fringe effect, but it gives you a 20k swinger, and that's going to be good. So moving that aside, we're going to go over the deck. You've got 4 Android 18 Stalwart Assistants. When I was crafting this deck, I really built it around a new card, and this new card required me to make sure I had the correct amount of targets. Also, this is just going to add maximum consistency to being able to find your unison, so you can Awaken on turn 2 if you need to go balls in and push, or turn 3 if you have the space to set up. Next, you have the 4 Gohan 1-drops. Effectively, these guys do the same thing in terms of adding consistency and finding your unison, and then you also have the ability to really get the plussing in, because this guy, it has a limit 1 effect that once per turn, limit 1, you're going to be able to draw an additional card when you combo with the vanilla. So between your leader and this guy, when you combo with the vanilla and he's on the field, you're going to draw once from your leader, once from this guy, making a +1 interaction, because you're dropping 1 card, but you're gaining 2 cards. So we're going to put this over here, and it's very important that you know that these are the 1-drop engine for the deck and how many cards they search out. So you got the 1-drop engine, and then what you're going to have are the super combos. I use Backbone of Universe 7 because it is searchable. It is searchable via these cards. All 4 of those cards will search this guy. And then on top of being searchable, he's also going to be able to activate as soon as you Awaken, because you go down to 5 life when you Awaken by playing a unison. And so this guy is able to be played at 5 life. And if you combo with him and he's the first card you combo with, you're going to draw one from him and then one from this. Same on either player's turn. The other thing is, like I said, he's going to be searchable off this top 5 because these both search a 1 through 4 cost Universe 7 that's red, or a 2 cost specified red unison. Next, we have got 2 Hidden Power East Kais, East Supreme Kais. These are the Champas of the deck. The reason why we play this over Champa is because Champa is a 3 cost. Champa is a 3 cost, and if we ever need to cast this guy, it's good that we have this 2 cost for the sake of, you know, just 1k power versus the 16k. So this one's definitely better art. The Champ is better art, but it is what it is. As for the vanillas, we have got 4 of the Goku, followed by 3 of the Piccolo. I feel like 7 is the perfect number, and there's going to be a lot of ways to reuse it. Some people think you need more. I think that's rubbish. Sorry. Then I have the Challengers. Now the Challengers are really cool. The Challengers state that whenever the only other card in your combo area is a skillless red, mono red Universe 7, you're going to be able to draw a card. So this is pretty cool because the interaction is, you know, you have this guy out and you combo with a vanilla, you'll draw 1 card from his effect. You combo with this next, you draw a card from this effect. So in this case, you are going break even, but you're filtering 2 cards. You drop 2 cards from your hand, you drew 2 cards, and your combo is going up 10k. But when you have this guy on the field, you combo with the vanilla, you draw once from your leader, you draw twice from him, that's a +1, then you do this one. So you've gone through 3 cards, you've only dropped 2. So it's a +1 interaction, filtering through 3 cards. Beautiful. The next card on here is, you know, New Ruler. Shouldn't have to read that, shouldn't have to. New Ruler is just a really good card, especially when you're working around unisons. And then you have my Secret Rare, which is going to be SSB Vegeta, Unbridled Power. It's just the best red card in the game, don't at me, but it's just really, really good. He's going to be able to either punch a hole in your opponent to burn for game, or he's going to be able to just break your opponent's stabilization. Now, a tech card I have here is Jocko. I am a deck that goes through most of my deck easily, and so I'm going to be able to see my 1-ofs fairly often. Like, I see this guy every single game. Same with this. The reason why this is here is lots of people are going to laugh, but I hate getting Gohan Piccolo SER'd. And so when they are going on their offensive push, like if I don't force them to use it defensively, if they're going on their offensive push, then I will be able to ultimate Jocko this back to their hand. Like they might go in coming up to 80k, but also having him in there. I can, you know, combo with my vanilla, draw 2, combo with this, draw 1. You know, I could spirit boost on this one, so it's a 11k combo power, and then, you know, play this one to make it just the 26, and then, you know, 36, and we just Jocko, we bounce back their super or their SCR. So it's a thing. It actually does help against yellow a lot, and I've been really loving the tech. Next card, one of these is coming in the mail, so I apologize, but you've got Beerus and Whis. Yeah, you got Beerus and Whis, Universe 7, Destroyer and Angel. So this guy has a neat little effect. When one of your red or blue battle cards is destroyed by card effect, removed from the field by card effect, and you have 3 or more energy, you can play this guy, and it's a 20k blocker. And if it survives, at the end of the turn, you're going to be able to put him at the bottom of the deck, and then draw 1 card. But the real important part is he's a blue-red charge who can be searched out by these. If you haven't noticed, everything that can be searched out by the 1-drops, I have in this pile. And the 1-drops can search each other out too. So that becomes a really, really crucial piece. And then you have the Dark Broly, Heartless Berserker. I'm sorry for the glare there, but the Dark Broly Heartless Berserker is going to be your overwhelm of choice. It costs 6. If you guys don't remember back in the Gen Con days when I won day 1 of Gen Con, I played 2 Fighting Against Fates because this deck combos so much you're going to be able to use your overwhelms in the mid game as well as the end game push. But this is great removal. When you get stuffed by a blocker negate, you can play this guy and remove it. If they have to play their SCR defensively, you can play this guy and remove it. So there's a whole bunch of things like that. But he's just a very good body. He's 30k, and I can combo high in this deck already, so yeah. Next, this is the bread and butter of the deck. This is why the deck ends up working so well. This is Gogeta, SS4 Gogeta Powers Connection. And this is just really, really crazy. This is where the gas comes on. Because if you guys remember, the OG Awakening turn for Gohan was having the 1-drop on the board, playing the Unison, and then you swing with like the leader or whatever you want to swing with, and you combo, like, so yeah, you combo the, I suppose if you start off the next turn, like, let's just say, I just want to show you guys the math. You go on turn 1, you have 6 cards. You charge one, you play a 1-drop, you search your top 5, and you gain another one. That's cool. Your next turn, you draw another one, you're back up to 6. And then you're going to put a card down for a charge, and then you're going to play your Unison. Then you're going to swing. And if your 1-drop's still there, you're ideally going to combo with your, you're going to combo with a normal, draw 1, draw 2. Then you're going to awaken. That's going to draw 1, and then you should have 7 life, so you're going to go down 2 more. So you're up at this point here. Then you're going to combo with a challenger and draw 1, draw 2. So you're sitting at 9 cards in hand, right? Well, this is just another piece of that, because now the way my deck is going to work is turn 1, you know, we have the 6 cards, we charge, we play a 1-drop, we search 1. I just want to give you the visualization. After we search 1, we are going to next turn draw 1, charge 1, play the Unison. Gogeta, when he comes into play, is going to search your top 3 cards for a red card. So we're searching the red card. So we're back up here. Then we're going to use Gogeta's effect to plus and play another 1-drop, hopefully. That 1-drop is going to search the other card out. So we're still at 5. That's when we swing and combo, and we draw 1, we draw 2. Then we awaken. If we want to press that forward, we awaken, going from, you know, the extra 1, the extra 2 if they swung on their first turn. And then we're going to combo here and go 1, 2. So, like, there is an extra card in there because Gogeta will actually top another card, because you actually have your Awaken untapped. So you end up with an additional card. It's something slight, but the two things is one more card is one more card. The Awakening turn is even stronger now because Gogeta will replace himself in hand when he's played, but at the same time, Gogeta will also find you that piece. If you were missing the 1-drop to play off Gogeta, he gives you another option. If you were missing the challenger or the skill list, he gives you another chance to dig on the top 3. Sometimes he picks up things like this. So this is pretty cool. Next, we're going to talk about the suite of like defense. We've got 2 after image. Sorry, the foils are coming in. We got 2 after image. After that, we have 3 Violent Rays. My deck filters its butt off, but if I can see Violent Rays, I see Violent Rays. And that's actually wonderful. And after Violent Rays, what we actually have is 3 testing me out, because as soon as you awaken, it's live. And going down to 4 life is fine. Going down to 3 life is fine. This deck is able to combo its butt off, and so you're able to do that. And then last but not least, Almighty Quadra Sensu Bean. That's why it's blue and red, because in a deck like this, Sensu Bean does a whole lot. You're able to shotgun in mad extreme cases. When you're at 3 life, this deck is almost a death sentence, because anything I put through has a potential of going up to 80, 90, 100, 110, 120k with me untapping all my energy and then tapping 4 to burn your last life. So this is a very, very cool thing. Next, I'm gonna skip real quick and go over the Zenkai deck. So for the Z deck, it's pretty straightforward. You have to have one of these, the SSB Vegeta surmounting the impossible. He's just really, really good. Now, you don't really need to force your awakening in this deck. They either bring it to you or you use your 2-cost Unison, because like most of the times I awaken, if I can help it, I would like to charge blue, red on turn 3 and then go into my awakening, because Gogeta can stick on turn 2 and survive. So I like to go into my blue red charge and then awaken to untap it, and that really gives me some room to work, especially if my Unison's already established. But this guy, sometimes like when you know that your SER isn't in the deck, or like you kind of get that feeling and you're trying to dig for answers, this guy is really good because he's going to be able to grab from your life, and he's going to be able to grab from your life as well as your, what's it called? Your deck, the top of your deck. But what he's also going to be able to do is if you're at 6 life and you want to be able to, you can't find your Unison and you want to get over into your 5 life territory to use testing out, this guy's the perfect dude. So he's there, can't ignore him. Next one is the Dell. She's kind of fringe, but she does come up in weenie-centric matches. Her ability, you do have to have one or more red Earthling cards in your Z energy, and this card attacks, and you can minus something by, you can destroy something by 15k, or that's 15k or less, and then you can also gain 10k. So she swings for 15. This will require you to have an Earthling in your energy, and that most of the time is going to be Gohan. Like all the time, it's always going to be Gohan, the 1-drop. And your 1-drops will get destroyed, but we'll actually talk about how that can help you later. The next one, you have, of course, the boy, 3 rush attacks. This card is just so destructive. Some of you guys have noticed there's no Divine Presence in the deck, and that's because in the Bane deck, there's no need for it. This guy is going to be what gets you through that whole thing. He has an insane amount of synergy with the deck, I'm telling you right now. Like, so he comes down, he's got deflect, right? The first point when he swings, he's going to combo with a card, and it's going to have its skills negated, becoming a skillless. So what this means is when you combo with any red U7, he's going to turn it into a skillless U7, not only allowing you to draw off him, but also allowing you to draw off of him. But also, while that's the only card in your combo zone, it's going to allow you to combo this guy or this guy for the draws. So just in case you need to kind of be caught up on that, what I mean by that is he swings, he combos, he negates the effect. As long as you choose a red U7, you'll be able to draw 1, draw 2, and then combo this as your first combo card. And since the only other card in your combo area is that now skillless red U7, you will draw your card off of that. Meaning that when you run off of your 7 normals in this deck, Rush Vegeta is going to be all the recycling you need. So sometimes this makes it so that I'm going to keep normals in hand and just let him do all the work on my turn. On your turn, you'll get a normal comboed from my hand. On my turn, this guy's gonna do it. And because you're comboing so often, every time I combo, I just put one of the challengers in the Z energy. Sometimes you can put normals there, but I like to leave a normal just in case my unison gets destroyed. But this guy is great with it. You are very, very quickly able to fire these guys off in rapid succession, getting their like 4 Z energy effect off. And it's just really, really good. Combining them with the Sensu Beans, you have explosive turns where sometimes you can drop 2 of them, and depending on how wide your board is, you can proc both of them depending on the Z energy. It's pretty crazy. So this is just juice. This guy, broken. Defender of Life, yeah, you don't get the bottom effect, but you do get the entire top effect. So he's gonna come down, he's got deflect, he has double strike. You're going to give him a sand, which will generally be a vanilla Goku that you put from your Z energy to the grave, or it's already in the grave, and you're going to put it under him. He's going to gain barrier, and he's going to burn your opponent. This is normally how I take people from 4 to 3. I press them to 4, I play this guy, he goes to 3, and one of my biggest kill turns is putting you down to 3 and gut checking you. If you don't have a hard negate and this double strike goes through, I will pile every single card in my hand. And if you see that shotgun taking you down from 2 to 3, or from 3 to 1, you know that you see the 4 energy, you see that I sense you back up to 4 open energy, I'm gonna play Vegeta on you and then just burn you for your last life. So this guy's busted broken. And then the last but not least is the Spice. I thought it was the Spice, but I saw that Evan U7, I shout outs to you, man. I saw that he was playing 2 of these in here. I think 2 may be a little too much, but this is with the Spice that I was trying to hold back. This is the reason why I haven't put up the deck list yet. But combined with seeing Evan's deck list have 2 of these in here, I just was like, you know what, cat's out of the bag, and I don't think I'm playing this at a store champ or a Zenkai Cup anyway, because I need to put 4 more Zenkai oriented cards in this deck, and the deck list is super tight, and I don't think I can do it. So the point is, this guy is a yellow effect in a red deck. When he gets played, you can choose a Unison, a battle card, or a leader card. It cannot attack the next turn. And then when your opponent plays something, you can attach a Z energy to rest it and negate its effect. I'm finding that my deck is capable of very often forcing Gogeta to use its Z Awaken defensively. And if you have the energy, or you have the Sensu Beans to get back up to full energy, that's the got 'em moment. Because the moment they go into their Z Awaken, you can push in, play this guy, choose their leader, Or if they have a Unison on board, you can choose their Unison, because their leader is going to lose its Z Awaken, and after losing its Z Awaken, you're going to be kind of hard pressed to do certain things. Lose its Z Awaken, it's going to lose, because it's a different card, it will not be hindered by his effect if you choose the leader. However, they're going to be tapped out. So the only real option they can do is use their Unison. So essentially, what they're going to try to do, if they're smart, is swing on this guy and pile on as much combo as possible, because the only play they have that can press you on that turn is playing their secret rare Vegito, and if he's still on the board, he's going to be able to Mize it. So that is the Z deck. If you guys want to know anything, questions in the comments, just let me know. I wanted to make this video short as possible. If you want me to have a whole nother video about the philosophy of the deck, I have put a lot of thought and time into making this particular iteration, so I'd be glad to discuss it with you. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I hope you guys enjoy. Lots of people have been asking for it, so I thought I'd deliver. And yeah, you have now watched the deck list for the best U7 Goku deck in the game. I guarantee it. Thanks, and I'll see you later. Bye.